What's up, guys? We're back. Welcome to the podcast about nothing. We're your host. I'm the plus size assassin.
I'm Pingo.
And we fucked up.
You fucked up.
I fucked up. I don't know what happened, but we fucking lost the episode we had already recorded, so we gotta redo this shit. So we're late. Even though we said we weren't gonna do this shit again.
Come on, bro. It's been 1 week.
I know. I don't know what happened. That shit fucked up.
It is what it is.
But we back. And like we said in the last episode, we got Boston to talk about.
Boston.
So before I left to New Orleans and before we took our little under 24-hour trip to Vegas, somebody over here went to fucking Boston.
Boston.
And you're going to have to explain this shit because Boston is just not one of those cities that you think of when you say, I'm going to go on vacation. Like, who the fuck goes to Boston?
Me. I only went for one reason. Two reasons. First reason being, I had to go watch my New England Patriots. Second reason, Papi Brady was going to be in town. I couldn't miss it. He was back home.
So you took a L.
I call that a W in my book.
But you lost the game.
But I had a trip.
I don't even know if that was a good thing. We'll get to it, but
it's a good thing now. Good experience now. Maybe not then and in the moment, but it's a good experience now.
Bro. I don't know. All right, well, hit us with Boston. So you went because you went to go watch the Patriots. So
yeah, so main purpose of going was obviously going to watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play New England Patriots in Foxborough. Game was on a Sunday. I got there Thursday morning. Damn. So started off my day by obviously landed at the airport. On my way to my hotel, my Uber almost died. Fucking. So in Boston, it's weird. It's called the Dickhead Project. I don't know why. But all the freeways run under the city. So it's like you don't go like the 5 freeway that cuts through the middle or the 10 that cuts. Like everything's under the city. So if like you go into the freeway, you come out on one side and you come out through the other side. Like there's no just getting off in the middle kind of thing. It's very weird. So it's a 2-lane underground tunnel. Our Uber driver is smashing when the fucking car in front of us brakes and there's like traffic and swerves into the other lane when the motherfucker on the other lane was speeding too. The car in front of him brakes and like our Uber driver like had a fucking slam on the brakes and it's like, damn, we just started a trip, almost fucking dying.
And y'all thought LA had bad drivers.
Oh, and that's just first one. So whatever. Boston, first day was cold as shit. It was cold as shit, and I was just like, damn. I expected cold, but not this cold.
Like, I warned you. I warned you. East Coast cold is different.
Like it was a beautiful day, bro. Like the sun was out. Like it was like somewhat cloudy, but not like that nasty cloudy. But it was just windy and cold as shit. Like the wind was cold as fuck. I was just like, man, but it was dope. I got to walk around the city for a little bit while watching that day. And in the night, I ended up going to a hockey game. And let me tell you that Boston fans are dope as fuck.
No, they're not.
Boston fans are like, I mean, you always hear like sports towns and, you know, like big sports cities. Bro, it was the first home preseason game and that shit felt like a playoff game. Like that shit was lit as fuck. And I was just like, God damn, like, you guys do know it's a preseason game, right? Like, I'm surprised this fucking stadium is even this much filled up. Like, shit was this full, same shit. But I was just like, God damn, like, you guys are cheering like crazy. Like, what the fuck? It's a preseason game. Like, shit ain't supposed to be like that.
They take their sports serious, man. Especially their hockey.
So after that like experience of watching the game there, I was just like, damn, I'm ready for Sunday. Like that shit got me excited. Like,
Get hyped up.
Yeah, like just damn. If this is what it's like for the fucking preseason game, Bruins, like I can't wait to see a fucking New England Patriots game. That shit was gonna be crazy. Friday, I took a whole tour of the city. So Boston's a really, really nice city with a lot of sights to see. But that's about it. Like there ain't shit to do, and you can see everything in a day and
be done with it.
Yeah, you don't have to go back.
I mean, that sounds kind of boring.
Very, very fucking boring.
So, like, would you say this is a weekend trip then, not like a extended week-long shit?
This is like a don't go unless you're one, a fucking history nerd, or you're going to some type of sports event and just like you said, yeah, a weekend trip, like just a couple days. Like, you don't want to.
You don't want to stay there too long?
Nah.
I mean, they're Red Sox fans, so they're terrible.
Like that shit was. It was boring. I had been there. So Friday, I went to go see J. Cole in the night, whatever. So I had explored the city, but not like, I don't want to say, well, I thought I didn't like too into depth. And then Saturday night got here, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? Because I've seen everything there is to see. Like, I was like,
you rest up for Sunday night.
Yeah, I was like, well, let me look into something that like we haven't done or we haven't seen.
Why don't you go to like a museum or some shit?
Because it was Saturday, like later in the day, like basically towards the end of the day.
Okay.
Because we had went to see Fenway that day morning.
How was Fenway?
Fenway was dope. Old as shit.
Well, it isn't like the oldest or
second oldest. It was the second oldest, I think.
Second oldest?
Behind
I don't know. Is that one or Wrigley?
It's very small. Very, very small. A lot of shitty views. A lot of
obstructed
views. So basically, if you're not like front row or that first section, like you're better off sitting at the top. Now you're gonna have like a fat ass 2 foot thick pole and you're in the way of the pitcher or the hitter. Like there's no getting around that. The Green Monster was dope. It didn't look as big as what I thought it would.
Really? And
then I got up there and I'm like, oh shit. This is scary. Like
suddenly afraid of heights and shit.
Yeah, like I dropped down to the front row. I'm like, I pictured a ball coming and like fans pushing to get that ball. And I'm like, fuck no. I was like creeping over the edge, trying to look down. I was like, nah, can't do that. That shit was pretty high up there. I
definitely want to watch a game over there though. Like in the Green Monster, that'd be dope as fuck.
That would be like. The one thing I did notice is like any seat, or not any seat, but any angle of view of the game.
Okay.
Like, it's not like Dodger Stadium where you're kind of, if you're in like the top reserved in the corner of the outfield, it looks kind of shitty.
You're
like
just like, why am I even here?
Yeah, like that part at Fenway is like still a good view.
Ah, okay.
So it being so small that it makes it feel everything. Something that felt really dope was just like knowing all the history that had fucking gone on in there. Like you think back to the moments, when fucking Dave Roberts fucked you guys up and stole second base.
You gotta bring that up?
Yeah, I did. Had to. Like when they came back from that 3-1 lead.
It's okay, dog.
Yeah, like just all the fucking players, like Big Papi, the whole fucking this is my fucking city or whatever. This is our fucking city. Like that. I don't know, all the like the baseball history just kind of like
you nerded out a little bit.
Yeah, it did. And then we walked through the press boxes and shit, and they had pictures of all this shit. I'm like, this is exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I was with my girlfriend. I was like, oh shit, I remember that. And I'm like, He was like, okay, like, whatever.
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Just like, this is what I fucking love. Like, I love this shit.
Yeah. That shit's weird walking through stadiums and you're just like, I mean, especially when you go, I guess, like behind the scenes type of shit where you see like the hallways and all that shit and you're just like, fuck. Especially like these old stadiums like Dodger Stadium and fucking Fenway and shit where you're just like, the people that have been here, the moments that took place, like the greatness of the sport that's been or that's happened in this stadium. That shit's crazy.
Like, and then from the outside, obviously most of the stadium was shut down because there wasn't a game in town. Picture an old factory
from the outside.
Yeah,
like
that's
stadium?
what it looks like. Like,
oh, really?
You know the big car, the big garage doors that just the middle ones that just slide all the way down.
Yeah,
like that.
That's probably what it is too.
It's all the fucking, just all the entrances are like that. And the one you go in through is a big ass one that opens to the side.
Oh shit!
Like it's fucking crazy. Like there's no way for any team buses or any like low key players to go in. Like everybody has to go in the same way.
Well, I mean that's like the beauty of the old school style of stadium. Like you have to walk into the stadium and shit. It's built into the city. Yeah,
that shit's crazy. Like they told us, we had a tour guide or whatever. He told us so much like fucking information that I don't remember no more.
Way to fucking go.
Well, it was like a bunch of stories. Like he told us the whole stories of fucking like the 100 years of Fenway and shit. It's just crazy. Like,
¿Pa qué te mando, güey? You're supposed to know this shit.
Oh, that shit was too much, bro.
And it's Red Sox history. Who gives a fuck?
Exactly. I was still butthurt that they cheated.
The Red Sox?
Yeah.
Alex Cora.
Yeah. They beat us, remember?
Yeah, you guys suck, though.
True. Also, one of the cool things is when we were at the top of the Green Monster. We turned over and saw that parking lot where all the dumbass people park their cars, knowing that the baseball's gonna come crashing through them. Just like, why? Like, I look at it. Yeah, I look at it. I'm like, why the fuck would you even park here? Like, these are dumbasses. Like, what'd you expect? Like,
I mean, I don't know, dog. Maybe they need to get to the ballpark. Fuck.
I mean, I give you that. There's no parking. There's like one parking lot. That's about it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that I saw in that little like
in that area
block. It was just one parking lot. Although I would say that I think like game day, it gets pretty lit because there's a few restaurants, a few bars like down Landover. Can't remember the street behind it.
I don't know, dog. You were the one there.
Can't remember. It was because it was dead when we went. Obviously, it was like Saturday morning or Saturday early afternoon.
Yeah. When
they were playing in fucking Baltimore. Like it was. But you can tell like that
shit could get lit
lit right there. Yeah.
That's where you want to be.
Yeah, if there's a Red Sox game, that's where you want to be. So I want to go back for a game for sure. Definitely want to go back for a game.
Yep.
But Boston's just not.
Just not it.
Not it.
Nah.
Nah.
I guess I had the better experience.
I think so. I mean, I wasn't too excited about going to the city in general. Like,
yeah.
Kind of going.
You're just going for the game. It just happened to be in Boston.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, fuck it, let's go to Boston.
Well, I mean, it's like a lot of negative you got over here. So, like, what was good about? Like, did you fucking enjoy anything on this trip besides going to the game?
The food.
Oh,
motherfucking lobster
the clam
rolls.
chowder and the lobsters and
yes. So, first thing I ate there was fucking lobster roll and clam chowder. And I think I called you as soon as I had it, and I'm just like, bro, this clam chowder is whack.
I think you texted me. Yes, you sent me a picture. You're like, this shit ain't that great.
I was like, bro, I was disappointed.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And this was supposed to be one of like the good clam chowder spots or whatever. So I was butthurt. But that lobster roll though, fire. And then I ended up going back to a different place to get clam chowder, and then I was like, yeah,
all right,
this is my shit. This is my shit. I tasted. Yeah, so clam chowder and lobster rolls were definitely the best thing I had out there. But I tried something I had never tried before, which was alligator.
Ooh, I had some of that too.
So I think it's because I forced you. I told you kind of had to.
No, you really didn't.
I really did.
No, you didn't.
So we went to a southern restaurant, and my girlfriend had seen reviews of it before, like pictures and all that. She had seen some chicken on top of some fries, like chicken tender and fries.
Being basic, you
Being
go to a southern
basic.
restaurant and order chicken tender and fries.
Wasn't
Come on,
me.
little 12-year-old.
It was not me. But we get there, turns out that shit was not fucking chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
We're fucking looking through the menu or whatever, and there's no fucking like chicken tender and fries. Like, so she asked the waiter, like, hey, like I saw this picture. She showed it to. She's like, nah, that's our fucking alligator. She's like, we sell alligator, and I was like, oh shit. So in my head, I was like, nah. Like, first of all, I know she's picky, so I know she's not gonna get it.
Yeah.
Second, I was like, that shit does look good, but alligator, like, just kind of.
When have chicken tenders ever looked good?
Well, they like the way they were. They had like the way they were breaded, like you could tell, like it just looked good.
Okay.
They weren't just basic like fucking deep fried chicken tenders that you buy anywhere.
I
like,
mean, they're all basic deep fried chicken tenders you buy anywhere.
Nah.
Okay, keep going.
And she ends up fucking ordering them. She's like, "Fuck it, they look good. I don't care. I'm gonna get them." I was like, "All right, cool." And she's like, "Well, let's try it at the same time." And I'm like, "I can't do that shit." She's like, "Oh, I'm scared." I was like, "I don't give a fuck." I grabbed that shit and threw it in my mouth. I was like, "It's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it." And that shit was fucking good. I was like, "Oh shit, this is good." And I kept eating it. I'm like, "Oh shit, like this is really fucking good." And then she tried it, and surprisingly, she fucking liked it too. And I was like, "This is fucking crazy." Like,
that's weird because this is the same person that doesn't like bacon.
Exactly. And I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, why the fuck are we eating alligator and enjoying this shit right now?" Like,
why are you eating alligator in Boston?
I don't fucking know, but the southern restaurant had really good reviews. Like, it's just well known, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." We had beignets too, fire with some fucking ice cream. Oh man, one thing I did enjoy in Boston was fucking pigging out.
Yeah, you fat fuck.
I don't give a fuck. So Boston overall, what made this trip for me was like the events I went to
And the food.
and the food. Not really like the city or what there was to do and shit. Like, it was more of the thing, like the events I went to.
Yeah.
So like, obviously going to the Bruins game, like you go to a hockey game anywhere. It's not like specifically to Boston. I went to go see J. Cole on Friday, which was fucking crazy. Like, the energy for that show was amazing. Like,
yeah.
I think the whole Boston like fans had to do with that shit. So I was like, damn, this is really dope.
This is dope.
Yeah. The TD Garden is small, I think, compared to the Staples Center, so I think it makes it like
More
louder
intimate
and shit. Yeah. And then seeing Fenway, which is like, you're not gonna go to fucking Fenway on a random weekend just because you want to, unless you're going to a game. You get me? So
True.
like, the city itself had nothing that like
Nothing
was
that
attractive
to you.
Yeah, like it was really nice. Like the fucking architecture.
Yeah.
Was like, everything's old school, so they have some really big ass churches and fucking like old school shit, like houses that look like castles and shit. But then it's like you see them on every fucking block. So it's like,
It gets old.
yeah, like you don't just stop at one because then you're stopping at every fucking block. Like, there's a lot of tourists, surprisingly.
Really?
A lot of tourists, yeah.
Why the fuck would you go to Boston, man?
In the beginning of October too. Like,
That's true.
Like-
Like, what the fuck is there to do in Boston right now?
like,
It's
I was confused. I was like, why is
start
there so
of
many?
like cold season and
Yeah,
fucking snow.
I was very confused, but I was like, whatever. And then, finally came Sunday. It was the fucking main reason I went there, and
And my favorite story of them all.
And it didn't go so well.
Oh, I love this story. I think this is one of my favorite stories ever.
So, just to start off the day, went to go walk into the city, went to go eat, whatever. Came back, and I'm like, all right, let's go to the stadium. It was a night game, and I think it was maybe like 12-1, where I'm like, all right, let's go to the stadium. Like, want to get there early, walk around, like see what there is, like.
Yeah.
Cool. So I ordered my Uber. It was like $50, $60.
Not terrible.
Not terrible. It's about 30 miles away from the
Boston,
city,
where
Boston. So, like, basically from here to Anaheim.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, all right, whatever. Kind of expected it. And then the motherfucker pulls up, and he's like, wait, where are you guys going? I was like, Gillette. I'm going to Foxborough. He goes, nah, can't take you there. Like, fuck. The fuck you mean you can't take us there? Like, why'd you accept it? He's like, nah, it's too much traffic. I can't take you all the way out there right now. I'm like, this motherfucker. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Next Uber. Same thing. Fucking order it. This nigga was like, I order it. This dude was like 15 minutes away. So I'm there sitting 15 minutes. And then he calls me. Like, right before when he's around the corner, he calls me. He's like, yo, where are you going? I was like, Foxborough. I'm going to Gillette. He goes, yeah, I can't do that. I'm going to have to cancel the ride. Oh, my God, bro. So I'm like, really? Like, I was already like, how the fuck am I going to get to the stadium? Like, nobody's taking me. So I was like, whatever. Like, let me just keep trying. Like, somebody's down to take me. So I tried and like 4 different drivers. As soon as I would get them, I'd call them like, going to Gillette. Can you fucking take me before you fucking, I wait for you to get here and you don't take me? Yeah. Nah. There's too much traffic. Nah, I don't want to go all the way out there right now. God damn, bro.
I've never had an Uber driver tell me, I can't take you there. I don't want to go there. What the fuck is this shit?
Like, bro, in my head, I'm thinking, bro, it's a farther ride. It's more money. Like, come on. Like, I get maybe you don't want to go into all the traffic, but still, it's like, come on, dude. Like, it's your job. Bro. Yeah. Like, so, go to Lyft. As soon as the Lyft fucking hits, called her too. I was like, yo, can you take us to Gillette? Like, I want to go to the game. Like, yeah, I'll take you. I don't care. Like, fuck it. Let's go. As soon as we get into the car, I was like, oh, thank you. Like, I told her that we fucking struggling. She's like, oh, I just went to, like, New Jersey yesterday. Like, a 4-hour Uber ride. And I was like, oh what fuck? The fuck? Yeah. So she's like, I'll take you anywhere. And I was like, shit, all right. I was all right. Like, cool, let's go. So, once again, very near death experience on the way to Gillette. But it wasn't as bad. It was just really bad driving where I'm just like, oh, shit. Sometimes where I'm like, ah. Oh.
That Simpsons mean I'm in danger.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, there's a couple close calls where I'm like, damn, lady, come on.
Shit.
Whatever. I finally get to the stadium. As soon as I get there, I'm just like, damn, I'm here. Like, I made it. Like, this is what the fuck I came for. Like, I'm here. Should look beautiful. Like, as soon as you walk in, you just see the big bitch. Gillette Stadium sign. Shut up, bitch. You're just a hater. And I was just like, hell yeah, I'm fucking here. So, people were barely starting to set up their their tailgate shit.
Yeah.
We walked into the stadium store. Got myself my Mac Jones jersey.
Which is very stupid because it took you fucking 20 years to get a Tom Brady jersey, even though he's the fucking GOAT. And you're going to get a fucking rookie's jersey his first season. You're going to get this motherfucker's jersey like that? That's downright disrespectful.
I got money to afford it now. So
get the fuck out of here.
I got my Brady jerseys.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's Mac Jones season.
So, losing season.
Bitch, aren't you an Eagles fan?
Suck a dick.
Don't be talking.
Suck a dick.
So I walk around the stadium and that shit is really dope. Like, I guess we got there a little late to do any of the like bars or restaurants because as soon as we try to go eat, they're like, oh, it's a 4-hour wait.
Damn.
bro, the game starts in like 5 hours. By the time I get in there and get served, like,
It's game time.
yeah, I was like, nah. So we not gonna do. So we just kind of walked around, like explored. It's called Patriots Place, which is fucking huge. And we waited for stadium gates to open. As soon as we're like 5 minutes away from the gates opening, starts pouring. Starts raining, and I'm like, fuck. This is not what I wanted. It's expected, but it's not what I wanted.
It was in the fucking
But
forecast.
I'm just like, fuck. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I just want to get in already. Like, it is what it is. And as soon as we get in, we fucking like basically run to the bottom level.
Try to get on the field.
Yeah,
Brady,
like,
I love
almost
you.
Jumped onto the field and shit. Got to the bottom row, and I'm like, damn. Like, I'm here. This is where all the greatness happened.
Okay.
I looked up and saw the 6 banners, and I was like, damn, they look beautiful.
Got all
like,
wet over here.
It's like, yeah, like this is home. And I ended up going across to where the away team's tunnel is at, because there was a big ass crowd there, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Just go see what's up.
Yeah. And everybody was just waiting for Brady to run out the tunnel. Everybody was ready, like,
I mean, that's what they're there for, you know?
Yeah.
Brady's return. Nobody gives a shit about the game. It's about Brady right now.
so something that kind of you got from people who told you, and I, seeing it online and stuff. Boston is known for being racist.
Yeah.
And like people being massholes, fucking assholes.
Yeah.
It was the
Red
complete
Sox fans. Fuck you expect.
complete opposite, bro. Like, especially at the game. I don't know if at the game's a little different because
everybody joins in. Yeah.
But still, like if people are assholes, they're gonna be assholes.
Yeah.
And security guards are just trying to kick people out. And like people who had tickets were like, nah, they're good. Like, leave them. And that, like, people would show up with tickets.
Yeah.
Like, yo, can I stay here? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. We're all here for him. Like, stay. Like, I don't care. He hopped into the row in front of us just so that we would be able to stay. Like,
nice.
So I was like, damn, that's cool as fuck. We're all kind of, nobody was really talking to each other. It was just kind of like conversations going around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you heard stories from people who were like, yeah, I saw him his rookie year. Like, I've had season tickets for 20 years. I'm just like, fuck, dude. Like, just kind of like all those stories, were circulating. I'm like, damn, like, that's dope. Like, that's fucking dope.
It's like the remembrance of Brady and shit. Like, he passed away or something. What the fuck?
Exactly. And I was like, well, for me, like, being a Patriots fan in LA, like, there's a lot of them are just fucking bandwagons, not really
just
fans.
Like you.
Fuck you, I'm not.
Yeah,
and it was like, it felt weird at first, but then it felt like good to be around like my people. Like, we all go for the same team. Like,
bunch of racists.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Nah. It just felt dope to be like in the crowd, like all cheering for the same team. Like, I hadn't experienced that at a football game.
Really?
Well, I hadn't seen them here.
Didn't you go to Mexico to see them?
Yeah, but in Mexico, it was a lot of people from Mexico. So, like, they weren't like Patriot fans like that. They were just like, let's go Tom Brady.
What the fuck? Okay.
And then, vamos Tom Brady. Now let's go. And
stupid.
A lot of Raider fans. And then just like, I guess like football fans. They weren't really like going for one team. So it wasn't the same.
And that's the only time you've seen them?
Yeah. It's the only time I've seen them.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. You suck as a fan.
I'm sorry. I've been broke my whole life, and
I have too. I still want to go see the Eagles.
At what age did you want to go see the Eagles in Arizona for the first time?
Bro, I was like 19.
Okay, I went when I was 18 to see the Patriots of Mexico. After that, when did you go see them again?
Like the year after?
Because they were where?
Here?
Exactly. When was the last time the fucking Patriots came anywhere close here?
I don't know. I'm sure they went to San Diego.
No.
Fuck you. I'm sure they did.
They didn't.
Fuck you. Go to Arizona.
They didn't go to Arizona. They're a fucking AFC East team.
Okay, they got to play them at some point. I'm sure they did.
They didn't. And when they played the fucking Rams,
I'm sure there came a point in time where they were here somewhere close.
Nah.
I don't believe you, but okay. Continue.
So I finally was able to fucking see them.
Yes.
And I guess
with a crowd of your own fans.
As you know, like that's just a different vibe. It feels.
Yeah, that's just fucking.
That
just
dope.
Feels amazing.
Yeah, like. So we're all fucking waiting. We're all waiting. Drew Brees is walking by. Everybody boos the shit out of Drew Brees, and they cheers like he walks by. Everybody boos him. He walks by back to the studio where he was at, and everybody cheers for him. Like it's just stupid.
Fucking Patriots fans.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like celebrities and or not celebrities but reporters. The famous ones like walking by, so
the famous ones
you would fucking be yelling at them and shit. Like, yeah, and Mike Tirico and fucking
the Sunday Night Crew.
Yeah, so I guess the locals there know the reporters too, so they're fucking yelling at them, and I'm just like, who the fuck is that guy?
How do you not know your reporters, dog?
I don't know them, but the fuck they look like. These dudes are there. They've been there for the past 20 years. Come on.
I thought you were a diehard Patriots fan. You should know your reporters.
No. I'm there for the team, not the reporters.
They are part of the team.
Whatever, bitch. Point is, finally, fucking, it's time. Like, there was the crowd of reporters that was waiting at the tunnel started, like, stirring up and moving. So we're like, oh, shit, he's coming. Like, there it is. He's coming.
It's time.
Yeah. And then there he goes, fucking Tom Brady running out of the fucking tunnel, and everybody goes fucking crazy. Everybody's going crazy. Fucking the Tom Brady chant started, and I'm like, yeah, like that's the fucking GOAT. Like, I was excited. And then some guy was like, all right, he came out, he got his chance, he got his ovation. Fuck that guy. I want his ass to die tonight. Like he's getting attacked and killed, and yeah. And fucking Mac Jones comes running out, and everybody goes crazy too. Like, I want to say pretty much just as crazy without the Tom Brady chance, like without the chance.
Yeah.
Everybody went just as crazy, and I was like, I got hyped up, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. Like, it's game time. Like, let's go. So we went up to our seats or whatever, waiting for the game to start, and then disappointment hits.
You guys suck.
No, well before that, we didn't fucking suck actually, surprisingly. But
you lost, so you suck.
There's supposed to be a tribute video.
Ah, yes.
Before the Buccaneers ran out.
Yes.
And that shit was fucking whack. That shit was like a 1 or 2 minute like put together last minute video that they did that nobody really acknowledged because they didn't like announce it or nothing.
They just started playing?
Yeah. And then the Bucks came out, people cheered, and then the Tom Brady charts started again. And that like it was quick, like not what I expected.
Which is funny because we were all waiting for that shit too, like here at home. I mean, we're Sunday night football, it's Brady's return, it's all that good stuff. And Robert Kraft all day had been like hyping it up. Oh, we got a tribute video for Brady and we're gonna do it right and all this shit. And they didn't even pass it on TV.
I thought they were gonna be like, you know, kind of how in baseball it's like, oh, and your starting lineups for the away team, and like, so I thought they were gonna announce it like, oh, the Buccaneers are like
not taking the field.
Yeah, like something, you know, to like, okay, we're starting this shit. Like, pay attention. Yeah. Nah, the video just started. Video just kind of started, and then everybody's like, oh shit, like the fucking video started. And so a lot of people weren't in their seats yet. So kind of was like
everybody missed it.
Yeah, was like, ready. Yeah. And it wasn't. I mean, you didn't miss anything special. I think they could have done a lot better. Yeah. But then,
which is disappointing because this is like Tom Brady, the greatest player in franchise history, and
exactly, like, you know, could have done more for the guy, but whatever.
I'd hate to see what they do when he retires.
I'm just like, all right, fuck it, whatever. They fucked that one up. Maybe they'll do something special for when he breaks the passing yards
record. Yeah.
Tell me why I didn't even know he broke the fucking passing yards.
Well, I mean, nobody really knew because even on TV, that whole like sequence of plays where he actually broke it was weird. They didn't know if he tied it. They didn't know if he broke it. They didn't know if he was a yard short. It was fucking weird. That shit sucked. And then they were going into the red zone. So they were in like a hurry up offense. That shit was all fucking weird. That shit kind of sucked. Honestly, the Patriots mishandled that shit.
So it was very weird, I guess, because knowing now that they like fucked up the play. They didn't know if it was they had broke it or not or whatever. The announcers were just kind of like, oh, with that pass to Mike Evans or Antonio Brown, whoever it was, Tom Brady is now tied or broke the record, Drew Brees' passing yard record. So everybody kind of cheered, but then as they cheered, Tom Brady was already running back onto the field to run the next play. So it was like, oh shit, get loud because we're trying to stop him from scoring.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that's it? Like, that's all we fucking get? Like,
that's it.
Nobody's gonna fucking give him like a standing ovation. Like, this is not gonna like salute the crowd or nothing. Like, what the fuck? So I think a lot of that had to do with the situation they were in. So they were about to score. So I think that's why they didn't do shit. But also, it's Tom Brady and like his competitiveness wasn't gonna like allow him. Like, he didn't want that shit. He just kind of wanted to score and like
get it over with.
Yeah, like, but that shit was whack. It was disappointing.
That shit was very fucking whack.
I expected a lot more, just in general. One of the cool parts was when they took the field on the first drive. Everybody booed the shit out of Brady. Everybody booed the shit out of Brady, and I was like, damn, this is beautiful. Like, fuck that. Like, I love how everybody loves the guy and has so much respect for him. But as soon as he took the field, it's like everybody booed the shit out of him. Like, it was hilarious. I had a funny interaction. I went into the restroom. I had to go pee or whatever. And some dude was like, fuck Tom Brady. Like, we need to sack his ass. Like, all this and that. Like, talking shit. And some guy goes, hey, yeah, we're playing against him, so fuck him, but take it easy. Might have to go over there and show you some respect. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, my boy took the trash talking a little too serious, and he just fucking started going off on him like, you better watch yourself or you're going to catch some. Like, I was like, oh, shit. I started cracking up. I was like, damn. But the game was fucking dope. Came down. We lost on a fucking missed field goal.
Because you guys suck.
That shit was fucking pouring rain. I was drenched. My dumbass didn't want to buy a poncho. I was like, fuck that shit. I don't care. Like, oh.
They told you, they warned you, and your dumbass still says, nah, I'm like, okay.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I want to watch the game. Like, it's snowing. It's fucking lightning. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not removing me from this game. Like,
I'm here. That's it. It's over with. I'm going to deal with it.
So I was like, hell yeah. Like, I enjoyed the experience. I was like, I want to come back for more games. Like, this was dope. Like I said, surprisingly, nobody was an asshole. Like, everybody was cool. I sat next to some dude who fucking traveled from Arkansas.
What the fuck?
To watch the game, too. He's like, my wife surprised me with last-minute tickets. We just hopped on a plane and came over.
Oh, shit.
I was like, that's fucking dope. Like, he goes, yeah, dude. He's like, I love the fucking Patriots. So I was like, damn, me too. Like, he was like, how the fuck?
There's a reason we're both here.
Yeah, he was like, how the fuck are you a Patriots fan from LA? So I explained to him, and he was like, that's dope as fuck. He's like, I respect that.
No, it's not. They won a fucking World Series, and you hopped on the bandwagon sucking their
Super
dick.
Bowl, stupid.
Super Bowl, World
Series.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You see? Shut up.
Shut up, bitch. Point is, you bandwagon that shit.
You bandwagon too.
Who? You can't say the Eagles, dog. We fucking sucked.
You still do.
Shut up, bitch. We beat you in the Super Bowl.
Hey, so did we.
Fucking
Except we did it
40 years ago
times.
and shit. You only beat us one other time. Shut the fuck up. We're 1-1.
We've won 5 other Super Bowls, so get over yourself.
Yeah, but we beat you, so whoop the fucking do.
Yeah, get back there again, and then we'll talk.
I'd like to see you do the same.
Oh, I'm
Mac
sure.
Jones season.
I'm sure we'll get there before you do.
Oh, you're that confident?
I'm that confident.
Oh, fuck no.
Who do you have at quarterback? Jalen Hurts?
Okay.
Who the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is Mac Jones?
Number one draft.
No, he's not number
first
one
round draft pick.
Okay.
Fucking lining it up like number seven quarterback in the fucking NFL right now. Has the top passer rating in the NFL right now. That's who fucking Mac Jones is.
I don't know Jalen Hurts stats like that. I'm not sucking his dick like you.
I'm not sucking his dick either. I just know my quarterback's fucking good.
Your quarterback's okay.
Hey, what's your record?
Fucking average.
What's your record?
I don't know.
Exactly.
2-something?
Exactly.
3-something?
You're worse than the fucking Dolphins.
You're worse than the fucking Dolphins?
You're worse than the fucking
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
The fuck is worse than the fucking Dolphins? Get your dumb ass up, bro.
You just trying to attack me for me talking stupid because you know you suck.
We do
Trying
suck.
to change the subject.
We do suck. That doesn't change the fact that you don't suck.
We don't suck.
You kind of do.
We're kind of half a game out of first place in our division.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Man,
only
fucking
because
Bills suck.
it's only because the Bills had a bye week, so we have a extra loss. We have the same amount of wins. I think we're 5-3. They're 5-3. We're 5-4. Something like
You
that.
have 5 wins?
I think something like that. Yeah, might be 6.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and you say we fucking suck.
Wow. That's surprising. Who the fuck do you guys play?
The Chargers.
The Jets every fucking week?
The Chargers, bitch. The team
That's not saying much. We lost to the Chargers by a field goal in their last drive. That's not saying much.
Who else did we beat? We beat the Saints.
Yeah, Saints are fucking...
We beat the Chargers. We beat the Jets twice.
Fuck. Jets are bye weeks.
We beat... Who else did we beat? I can't remember who else we beat.
Yeah, that's not impressive.
Yeah, we had 5 wins though.
It's not impressive.
No.
No.
Better than 2 wins.
I mean, you beat the fucking Jets with your fucking bye weeks. I'm sure the Eagles will spank on them too.
Yeah, that's what you said against the Giants and the football team, and look at what happened.
We were a brand new team, dog.
Oh, okay. This is where the excuses come in.
Learning, bro.
So we have a rookie at quarterback.
Technically, our guy is pretty much a rookie too.
He was in the system last year. He knows what the fuck.
No, he wasn't, stupid. It's a rookie head coach. How was he in the system?
Okay, I guess I'll give you that one. Still, what's your point? We're just as a brand new team as you are.
I don't know about that because Alabama runs a lot of the shit that fucking Patriots do. Or the Patriots run a lot of shit that Alabama does.
Okay, so
technically your guy was better off.
I like how you just come up with excuses.
How's that excuses? That's the truth.
Yeah, you just don't like admitting the fact that you suck and we don't.
I said we suck. I admit we suck. I know we suck. We're supposed to suck.
You're just never gonna respect the Patriots, huh?
No.
That's terrible.
No, fuck the
You're
Patriots.
supposed to respect your daddies.
How are they our daddies, dog?
Because we're the daddies of the NFL.
We beat you in the Super Bowl. You can't call yourself our daddy.
Okay, so did we.
So we're 1-1. You can't say
I
shit.
like how you pride yourself on beating the Patriots. Like that's how big that's how big of a win it was. Like, oh my god, we beat the fucking Patriots.
Who else
like,
beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
The Giants.
That's fucking facts.
Like, yeah, exactly. Shut you up real quick. Shut you up real quick.
The Giants. Who else?
The Giants.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a big deal for a team to beat the Patriots, prime Patriots with Brady Belichick. Like if you beat them now with Mac Jones, Belichick, nobody gives a fuck. That shit's over already.
Yeah.
But you beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. That's a dub, bro. Everybody's gonna make that their biggest win.
Okay, whatever. Can I get back to my fucking story?
Yes, because it's about to come to the part that I fucking love. And this is why
fuck
the Patriots and y'all a piece of shits and you can talk all the shit you want, but at least I don't have to go through fucking this when I go see my team play. Yeah, tell me how the Patriots are so fucking great.
The game ends. We fucking lost. I'm walking out the stadium.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, yo, I asked one of the workers, so where do I go get my Uber at? Because I knew there was a location specifically for it.
How far away?
That shit was about a mile or 2 away.
Uh-huh, shitty. Uh-huh. Tell me more how they're so great.
How does any of this have to do with
the Patriots? It's still part of the Patriots organization, so please continue.
How?
What the fuck you mean how?
Yeah, Patriots don't control Uber. Patriots don't control Lyft.
Patriots control where the fuck their stadium's built, the transportation that comes in and out. Please continue. Shut up and go. Come on.
Oh man, you're funny.
You're fun. I'm funny because you know it's true, bitch. Keep going.
So, see, I lost my. Okay, so we get to where
you asked the guy how.
So we took our long ass walk. It
Your
was
mile
still
walk?
fucking raining.
Uh-huh.
It was about midnight when we got out the stadium, and so I'm drenched. My girlfriend had a poncho, so she's not as wet, but still cold.
Yeah.
And we pull up and we're like, okay, well, let's order a fucking Uber. $175.
Sheesh.
I'm just like, fuck. But, you know, it is what it is. I gotta get back somehow. Order that shit. And the little circle, you know, the little circle, the loading.
Uh-huh.
Just fucking spinning and finding your driver. Spinning. And it went like that for a good 5-10 minutes. No drivers available.
Uh-huh.
Like, fuck you mean no drivers available? Like, I was like, all right, maybe a lot of people are ordering fucking Ubers and shit, so it's probably like packed right now, you know? I'm like, all right, maybe an hour, you know.
That's never happened to me before.
So,
but okay, hold on, time out, pause. Before we continue this story, I think it's important for people to know where exactly Gillette Stadium is and the issues with Ubers and Lyfts getting to and from. So please explain to us where the fuck is Foxborough and why the fuck it's not in Boston and how the Patriots are yet so amazing. It's such a shitty organization. Please continue.
Okay, so Foxborough is, like I said, a 30-minute drive from Boston. And it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. So
what a wonderful place for a stadium.
it's like a little ass town. So Patriot Place itself has a shitload of stores, shitload of restaurants, like a couple hotels,
like a shopping center.
Yeah. But around it is like nothing. Like
Woods.
Like, yeah, woods or just straight flatland. Like there's nothing around it. And it's dark. It's dark as shit. So there's two freeways that go in. One that's coming from Boston and one that's coming from Rhode Island.
Uh-huh.
So there's only two ways to really get in, unless you're already in the city, and obviously there's multiple entrances. And so I asked the guy, we were standing next, like everybody was kind of in line waiting for their Uber. And I asked the guy, I was like, yo, have you ever like done this shit before? He goes, yeah. I was like, what's up? Like, it takes a while. He goes, yeah, last time I was here for about 2-3 hours waiting for my Uber. And I was like, what the fuck? And he goes, yeah, and it was a day game.
Oh, they're so great.
I was like, fuck. So I'm like, all right. And I was like, well, let's just keep fucking trying our luck. Like, trying to get a driver. I was on my phone on Uber. My girlfriend was on Uber and Lyft and just...
And this is midnight pouring rain.
Midnight pouring rain.
Mm-hmm. So great.
And it got to the point where just, you know, it kept failing. We kept trying and nothing. Then I realized, shit. Your phone's about to die. My phone's about to die. I was like, this shit's going to take a while regardless. Let's go to a fucking hotel. Try to chill in the lobby. Charge our phones, you know, like... Get dry for a little bit, like we'll fucking come back and try again. Walk to the first hotel and there's a big ass crowd outside of it already. Before we were even able to walk in to ask, like, can I charge my phone? The guy's like, nope, if you don't have a reservation, get the fuck out. We're already sold out.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like that.
Please continue. Tell me more.
That's not part of the Patriots, once again.
I don't give a fuck, bro. It's part of their dumbasses building a stadium in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Please continue.
So then I'm like, fuck it, let me walk around to the other hotel, see if maybe I have better luck there. So luckily they had a double entrance into their lobby.
Uh-huh.
So their lobby was closed off, but that little like hallway wasn't. And they had a plug there. So I fucking plugged in my phone. I was like, whatever I can get, you know. They had already called security because I guess some dumbasses were trying to rush in. So a lot of people were pissed. And a lot of people that were Ubering or looking for rides were not from Boston or from that area.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, obviously, I think if you're from the area, you would know better.
Yeah, I guess. Although, you'd be surprised how many people don't have cars in Boston.
Yeah, but you'd also be prepared for that.
True.
I feel like you'd get a car or find a car or something if you were going to the game.
True. So a lot of people were pissed because they're like, how the fuck am I going to get home? I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Like, my flight's in like an hour. Like, I got to get the fuck home.
You ain't getting there.
Yeah. So I was like, fuck. I was like, okay, I'm in a bad position, but not that bad where my flight leaves in a couple hours. Like, so I went to go ask a security guard. I was like, yo, like, what's the easiest way to get the fuck out of here? And she goes, getting the Uber. I was like, well, thanks a lot. Like, I fucking knew that already. Like, just wait it out.
Fucking shit,
like,
huh?
Hey, at this point, it's already like 1:30 in the morning. I'm like, really? Like, that's the best you got? Like, so I don't blame the lady because
I mean, I guess she was right.
Yeah, she was right, but it's just like, fuck. And as I'm walking back, my girlfriend's walking towards me. She's like, yeah, I got kicked out by security. Like, he walked in and said, get the fuck out. So I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Well, let's fucking go. So I'm like, damn, the fuck do we do? And I was like, it was more crowded there at the hotels than it was where we were originally there. So I'm like, well,
just go back.
Just go back and fucking keep trying till it hits. And at this point,
oh, beautiful Patriots place,
At this point, I'm panicking. Because I'm like, fuck, am I getting home? Like,
you're not.
It's about to be 2 a.m. Like, I'm across the country from anywhere that I fucking know. Like, how the fuck am I getting out of this? Like, am I gonna be homeless for the night? Like,
that would have been hilarious.
Like, because in my head I was already thinking like, okay, if there's no drivers, that means like people aren't doing Uber, which I mean I get it, it's 2 a.m. in the middle of nowhere, makes sense. So I was like, fuck, do I have to wait for 5, 6 in the morning when people start going to work, like, to get a fucking ride? Like, damn. And that's when I called you and I was like,
you called who?
You.
And I'm an Eagles fan, huh? So Papi got to bail you out.
But did you?
Fuck no. Who the fuck do I know in Boston, motherfucker? Why would you call me? Fuck am I supposed to do across the country?
I don't know. I just needed... I felt like I couldn't panic because if I panicked, my girlfriend would panic and then that just would lead to no good. And, well, luckily we talked about this after. She's like, she was panicking but couldn't panic because then I would have panicked and then it would just fucking... would have been fucked. So we walk around and we see this bus driver and we ask him, I was like, well, we're with another couple and they go, where the fuck does your bus go? He goes around the stadium and back.
What the fuck?
That's what we said. Like,
why? Bitch, pull that shit up and let's go to Boston.
And he goes, yeah, our transportation usually is open 24 hours to go to Boston or major cities around here, but they shut it off for this game.
Please tell me again how the Patriots are so great. Why would you shut off your transportation system on the biggest game of the fucking year?
I have no clue. Once again, not
way
the
to go,
Patriots.
Okay.
And then we find out that there's a train system that's supposed to go to and from Boston throughout the game, or throughout the end of the game. It's being maintenance. It was shut off, so that wasn't working either.
Way to fucking go.
The closest train station was, I think, 1.5 miles away, and their first train didn't run till 5 in the morning.
Okay.
So I'm like, at that point, we might as well just wait for a fucking Uber. It was pointless to even go there.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I was like, where are my best chances of getting a fucking Uber around here? He goes, you can walk about 1 mile to the Dunkin' Donuts, which doesn't open till 5, so it's pitch black, but you might be able to get a fucking Uber.
You should have asked him for a ride.
I should have. Now that I thought
Like,
about it.
yo,
I
where the
should've.
fuck are you going? Because I might be able to catch Uber from wherever you can drop me off.
So this was my thing. I was like, should I ask somebody when the stadium was still semi full? Like, should I ask somebody like, yo, take me to fucking anywhere in Boston? From there, I'll figure it out.
Yes.
But then I'm like, people are racist. People are assholes. What the fuck? What happens if I get kidnapped or die?
You pick out a family and you pick out one that looks nice. I mean, you talk to the motherfucker sitting next to you like,
He was Ubering.
oh shit.
I was wondering at the time. I was like, damn, I wonder how he's doing it. Like, I wonder where he's at. I wonder how the fuck he's doing it right now, because
Yeah.
he's on the same boat as we are.
I should have made connection. Like, call this motherfucker. Send out smoke signals or some shit, bro. I don't know.
So we ended up going back to where the fuck we started at. And we're like, well, fuck it. We're just going to have to wait and see what the fuck we do. And hope our phones don't die.
Yeah.
So luckily we found, like, on the side of a market, a broken, like, a cover.
Yeah.
That covers the outlets. So we ended up breaking it a little bit more in order to fucking stick our phones in there and charge them. So we're like, cool, at least our phones won't die.
Yeah.
At least we're that's
Covered
going
with
for
that.
us. Yeah. So we're like, well, let's just keep fucking trying. Like, you know, and the worst part was you didn't see Ubers coming and going. Like,
Not a good sign
like,
when you're waiting for one to get home.
exactly. So that was also scary. Like, it's not like they were coming just kind of, all right, well, we just got to wait our turn. It's like, nah, they weren't
They're
showing
just
up.
not coming.
And then when they would show up, everybody rushed the fucking Uber, like, trying to, like, hey, let us go with you. Like, fuck that guy who you're picking up. Like, pick us up. Like, we
I'll
don't
pay
give
you
a fuck.
cash. Some shit,
Yeah, like, crazy, because everybody was desperate to get the fuck home. So we're just like, fuck it. Well, let's keep trying and, like, see what happens. And I was already, like, I was pissed, and I was like, how the fuck did I even do this shit? Why the fuck did I come? I regret this shit. I should have fucking came. Like, I'm over this shit. Like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
Like, I miss HP.
Then you called me again
Yeah.
on a Sunday night
Yeah.
where it's midnight over here. Actually, I think it was past midnight already.
No, it wasn't past midnight.
No, okay. Well, it was fucking midnight over
It was
here.
like 11.
No, it definitely was not
It was
11.
11. Because if it was 2 over there, it was 11 here.
I don't know about all that, but Sunday night, when I have to go to work at 6 a.m., and your bitch ass calls me panicking.
Yeah.
Again. I'm going to be homeless.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to get home.
Yeah.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts a mile away. Should I walk it?
He told me, fuck no, don't do that shit.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how I'm going to get home. Can you call somebody?
I was trying to get all my resources. I had one friend who goes to Boston College. I called him up and I was like,
Save me.
come pick me up, please. Like, I'll fucking pay you cash. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, Uber's already, like, basically $200. Like, I'll pay you. I don't give a fuck. He goes, yeah, I don't have a car. He's like, most of my friends don't have cars. Like, people in Boston just don't have cars. I'm like, fuck.
You
He's
can
like,
tell with their shitty driving.
He's like, I have one friend who has a car. He's like, I'll call him, see if he's awake, but it's fucking Sunday night
It's
at
Sunday
2 a.m.
night at 2 a.m. over there.
So I was just like, fuck, okay. I mean, try to do something. Like, and finally, I'm fucking on Uber, trying to get a driver. And my girlfriend, like, fucking yells. She's like, I got it. I fucking got one. And we got a lift. And I'm like, thank fucking God. I was like, let me call this dude and see if I can he's going to take me to Boston before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I call him up. He's like, yeah, I'm like 15 minutes away. There's a lot of traffic. So just, like, I'll be there. Don't worry. And I'm like, all right. Cool. I'm going the fuck home. Like,
Maybe.
Fucking terrible as decision. Terrible as decision.
Oh, shit.
First of all, my girlfriend ends up turning to me. She goes, the Lyft was $225.
Tell me again how you love the Patriots.
I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
$225 to take me 30 minutes. God damn, bro. God damn. But I'm like, whatever. Money's money. Like, that shit comes and goes. I just want to be home at this point. Like, just take me the fuck home.
Tell me how the Patriots are so great, huh?
And so we get in the Uber with this guy, and he's like, so the way they run their trafficking system here is stupid.
Here or there?
There.
He's telling you.
He's telling us, like, outside of the stadium, before you even get into the city, the Foxborough, they're already, like, closing down streets, making shit, like, one way. He's like, so any drivers that are in here, it takes us forever to actually get into the stadium. And for a good while, I think he said, they make only exits only.
What the fuck?
So he's like, the police shuts everything down so that cars are exiting and they're not coming in. He's like, so that's why it takes forever for us to even want to get in here, because there's nowhere for us to wait, nowhere for us to do shit.
Yeah.
So, and you see it on the way out. There's like 3 lanes exiting or 4 lanes exiting, 2 lanes going in, but they kind of have them like stopped. Everybody stopped, and then it turns into one, and it's just like, no wonder nobody's getting their fucking Uber. Like, everybody's stuck here.
Everybody's waiting there.
He goes, yeah, that shit's really shitty how they do it. He's like, it's terrible. And like, because it's so bad, people don't go to pick people up.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to do that?
So the only reason they do it is they'll stick around. And he's like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I did this shit too. He's like, waited till there's an added bonus to the ride, and then it'll go. So he's like, I made 50 extra bucks on top of what
you were making on the
fucking yeah. He's like, that's the only reason I came. And I was like,
fuck.
Damn. That's some shit. He's like, and people don't care about those 50 bucks. Sometimes they're just like, fuck that shit, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. So at this point, I'm like, whatever. I don't give a shit. Just take me home. Like,
do what you gotta do.
I'm ready to be at the fucking airport and fly home. Like, that's all I care about. Like, I just fuck Boston.
Trips over. Fuck this shit.
Fuck Boston. Fuck this shit. Just take me home.
This is forever my favorite travel story I've ever heard.
And then this motherfucker starts driving, bro. Oh my God. It's fucking pouring rain. I cannot see out the front windshield. He has his wipers on, but it's pouring rain.
Bad. Yeah.
Like, and this motherfucker's driving like 80, 90 miles per hour on the freeway. Fucking swerving in and out of lanes. Like, I swear he was drunk. Like, damn. That's how bad he was driving. The motherfucker tried to exit or take the ramp onto a different freeway. Motherfucker pulled into the shoulder. I'm just like, oh my God.
I'm in danger again.
So I'm about to die, bro. Like, he was going from one lane into the other back, and not on purpose. Like, he was driving in the middle of 2 lanes at one point, and I'm like,
shit,
bro, there's cars coming. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, oh my God. He would go on to like past the lane, like almost hitting the barrier, and I'm just like, oh my God, bro. Like, I should have just stayed. Should have been just fucking.
Should have canceled on him.
Stayed. Like, oh my God. I was like, I kept looking at the time, and I was like, okay, 20 more minutes. Oh shit, 15 more minutes. Like, please just fucking get there. And then this motherfucker goes, oh, don't worry, I got you guys home safe. Motherfucker, you almost killed us like 3 times, and we were barely halfway there. How the fuck do you believe me?
How am I supposed to believe you now?
Like, dude. And so we had so many, like, I swear, I was just waiting. I was waiting for the moment of us crashing. Like, I was already braced for it. I was ready. I was already thinking, like, okay, how the fuck am I gonna sue this guy? Like, from across the country. Like, I'm doing this shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, fuck this guy.
Just make it out alive first, stupid.
Yeah, like, I was over that shit. So finally, we get off the freeway. I'm like, thank fucking God. Like, at least in the streets, it's a little bit better. Like,
yeah,
fucking.
Not fully at risk of
in the
losing
city,
my
it wasn't
life.
raining as hard either, so it was a little bit more visible and everything.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, cool. And he tells us, yeah, I think I'm gonna just pull over and then, take a nap before I head home because it's getting pretty bad. Getting pretty sleepy. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? You're telling me you're falling asleep while taking me home? Like, God, I was about to tell him, like, at this point, I knew where we were at. I was about to tell him, just drop me off, bro. Like, I'll fucking walk it. Like, oh my God, dude, I was over this shit.
Oh shit!
Got home, I was fucking soaking wet. I hopped in the shower and I was like, I don't ever want to fucking do this shit again. Like, fuck Boston. Fuck this trip. Like, I'm just ready to go home. It's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to go home. Monday morning, I ate myself some Italian food. And I was like, let's go. Let's just go to the fucking airport.
That's it. I'm done.
I'm just done. I'm
Take
ready
me
to go
home.
home. And I'm pissed. I'm fucking mad. Like, I was just over this shit. I get here and everybody's like, oh, well, that's a dope ass story to tell. That's a dope ass experience. Like, you had an adventure. I was like,
cause you weren't there, bitch.
yeah, like, motherfucker, have you ever been stranded?
Hell nah.
At like,
Please tell me again how great the
2
Patriots are.
a.m. So I was just done. Oh, bitch. Oh, motherfucker should have done it.
Oh shit.
So I was just done with this shit. I was like, fuck this shit. And now looking back on it, I mean, yeah, I guess people were right. That shit was an adventure he's in. That shit was an adventure.
With your life?
With my life.
And I laugh at this story now because I know you made it.
Yeah. Kinda. Barely.
You made it though.
So, on the airplane, I'm sitting next to this super old white lady. And once again, I never said this, but never experienced any racism. Nobody was being an asshole in Boston, so that I was caught surprised by. But I sat next to this sweet old white lady, cool as fuck, cursed out my girlfriend because she went to the game, not knowing what kind of game it was or how big of a game it was. And so we were talking and I told her about my experience with almost dying every time I took an Uber.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, you fucked up. She goes, I think Massachusetts is known for the worst drivers.
Oh shit.
She's like,
yeah.
A lot of people don't have a car because it's so convenient to walk everywhere.
Yeah.
And because people don't know how to fucking drive. He's like, if you ever come back, don't get in a car. Unless you absolutely need to. Just don't do it. And I was like, she's like, take the train, walk, just don't get in a car.
Fuck.
I was like, damn. You live here and you're saying that? Like, damn.
That's how you know you fucked up.
So I was like, yeah. Not going to Boston anytime soon. I would only go back to Boston for two things.
What's
for
that?
a Red Sox game. And if I'm going back to Gillette, but I'm staying in that hotel that costs like $500 to $900 a night. And
Damn. Yeah, I'm not going to Boston. Well, I'm not going to Foxborough for sure.
And I'm already debating, like, if I'm going to go to Gillette to go watch the Patriots again, I might as well just fly to Providence, Rhode Island, and then go from there instead of having to go to fucking shitty-ass Boston again. Because I just know it's going to bring back bad memories. Like,
Ya estás traumado.
yeah. I don't even want to fucking travel no more, dude. Fuck that shit.
This fucking guy.
No. But that shit it was a dope trip. It was a crazy experience. Like, I don't regret doing it, obviously. Like, as much as I say I do, like, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself actually fucking doing this shit. Like, felt like a big life accomplishment and shit.
The fuck? You just traveled. What the fuck?
I know, but it was the first time I've done anything like that. Like, first time I traveled.
I guess.
I went all the way the fuck across to the other country. Like,
yeah.
Nobody really helped me with money besides fucking Papi Trump and Grandpa Biden.
Abuelito Biden.
Like, besides that, like, I did this shit on my own, so I finally felt like an adult. For once.
For once.
Until I fucking was stranded, and then I'm like, I'm a little kid. Fucking help me.
Yeah, calling me for fucking help.
Yeah, pick me up or something.
Fly over here and get a car and come pick me.
Exactly.
Fucking dumbass.
But
Well,
will I go back? Yes, I will. Do I recommend going? Probably not.
go to fucking New Orleans instead. There you go, motherfuckers. Forget Boston. Go to New Orleans. Show your titties for some beads. And avoid the oh so magical happiest place on earth, Patriots Place.
Just a hater. Hey, quick
Whatever.
question. Where
Yes.
you going next?
Where am I going next? That's a good question. Probably New York.
New York.
If I don't, see, it's tough because now I got like student debt coming in. So, but if I don't decide to do something stupid and go to like Tahiti or Bora Bora or some shit, because I've always wanted to do that shit. Probably New York.
But is Tahiti and Bora Bora like a legit option? Like next year I might just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, dumbass.
But do I get that shit done?
I guess you do.
That's right.
Question. Another question.
Okay.
So traveling this time, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going all out. If I want it, have it. Want to buy it, like, I don't give a fuck. And you've traveled more than I have. Do you need to be that way in order to travel?
Fuck no.
Like, can you travel on a budget?
Yes. I think a lot of people get confused on how to do this shit, and they just like you had lobster rolls every fucking day.
Yeah.
It's really
Which is
unnecessary.
not necessary, yeah.
It's not necessary.
I know.
What else did you spend most of your money on?
Food. That's pretty much it.
That's it. You don't have to go all out and buy all this fucking shit. Get something moderate. You're going to be fine. You don't have to go all out and get the most expensive meal and shit. And like, yeah, there's a time and a place when you want to do the baller shit and go all out, go fancy and do all that shit. But at the same time, you can find cheap eats everywhere. You don't have to go ball out and like want to buy all this shit and I want like top of the line everything. Like, nah. Your shit was expensive because of the fucking game.
Yeah.
But like, you go to a regular game and you can go sit in regular fucking seats. You don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I know I do that shit, but I go get top of the line seats and shit. But most
if
of
I'm going to a game, I'm gonna do that shit anyways. I think we kind of are like that. We're just gonna get.
Yeah, but you
top of
don't
the
have
line
to. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like, I've gone to places like Philly where it's my team and I want to do it. So obviously, I've only been to Philly once, so I wanted that top of the line seat. I wanted fucking front row on the 50, and I got it.
Yeah.
But should I go back? I don't need it. Like, I don't need front row of the 50.
Yeah.
I can sit in the middle of the stadium, and because I know that it's a good view, and I already did the front shit. Like, I don't need it again.
Okay.
And if you're going somewhere else, like I went to Arizona, and I stupidly did front of the seat.
The 50.
Yeah, front row at the 50, but like, it's Arizona. Do you need to do that shit? No. It's not the same when you do it in a visiting stadium than when you're doing it at home.
Okay.
And that's what my fucking trips consist of anyways. It's usually to go to a game.
Yeah.
So like Yankee Stadium, I'm gonna fucking blow fat stacks.
Bro, that shit was... I want to go to New York with you because I want to go to Yankee Stadium. But I'm just like, yeah, I'm not sitting with you.
Oh, I'll fucking sit alone, dog.
I'm sitting in the bleachers with the bleacher creatures.
Although, see, that's the other thing. Like, going to Yankee Stadium, yes, I want to sit in the front, but like, I want to try to desmadre, and I'm gonna be in the bleachers, dog. Like, that's where I gotta be at.
This is where, I mean, maybe for baseball it's a little different, but for the Yankees, like, do you need those top of the line seats? Because it's like, I guess it is kind of, it's not the best view, I'd say. and kind of opinion wise, but it's like, are you gonna pay $15,000 for that fucking ticket because that's what Yankee Stadium consists of?
I mean, again, you're talking to me.
That's why, but like,
you
get what I'm saying? It kind of comes to like, is that seat really worth that? Unless you're sitting like,
I mean, no, is the seat worth it? Of course not. Fucking 15,000. You're fucking crazy. I can go to Oakland and get that bitch for $200.
yeah,
You feel me? But it's the fact that I don't have the luxury of living in New York, so I can't just go watch the Yankees whenever I fucking feel like. I have to wait for them to come to Anaheim for a 3-game set.
Yeah.
And hope and pray I find tickets. So when I go there, I want that seat. Because, like, that's my favorite view of this. Like, to watch a game. Right by the fucking dugout on fucking home base side.
Home base side?
Home team side. Oh, he fumbled. Like, that's my favorite seat. That's where I like to see the game.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I was, like, being here at Dodger Stadium, like,
you don't need that.
I don't need that shit. I'm gonna go to the bleachers. I'm gonna go, get a decent, like, seat. I'm also not that fucking broke bitch that says I'm gonna go to the Dodger game, but you're sitting up fucking row 1,000, seat 200. Like, nah, fuck that. You didn't go do shit. You brought your binoculars, saw that shit on TV. Yeah. Like, nah, fuck that.
I would only do that for a World Series.
That shit better be right behind home plate, bro. Fuck that. Any other questions you got?
No, I think that's it.
All right, so more of the story. Don't go to Boston. Go to New Orleans. That's it.
I think you like New Orleans a little too much.
No, I just really don't want to go to Boston. But also, how can you not like New Orleans, bro?
I don't know. I've never been there. Take me.
Let's go.
All right. Tomorrow?
Maybe.
All right.
All right, I'll hit you up.
For sure. If you want to come, let us know.
If y'all want to go to New Orleans, hit me up, bro. I'm down. Let's fucking do it. I will never say no to New Orleans. All right. That's the end of this shit. Hopefully, I don't fuck up this file.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
I'll try to get the shit out as soon as possible. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
It's lit.